there were probably a lot of bad things in teenage magazines in the 90s and the early 2000s. And one of the things that I'm going to mention is the crash diet or the body transformation. And there was this story that would often happen around this. You know, somebody gets a film role, so they've got to get in shape. What do? You know, and there's always like a food diary of how many chicken breasts they ate every single day and how many heads of broccoli, all of these things. And I remember working as an agent, and I worked as an agent for 6 years, about 15 years ago. And people would always talk about what they would do when the opportunity would come in. Like, obviously, you know, so they might say, oh, well, I would love to play Bond. And I would say, well, how would you deal with the physicality of that? Like, do you feel strong? Like, I don't know what the example I would give. Like, how do you feel about running along the top of a train? And I know that there's stunt doubles and things like that, but there is this assumption that if you are moving into that well-known character, there is an element of physicality. And I remember speaking to one guy, and he said, if I get the job, obviously I'll then get into shape. Obviously then I'll get into training. And the point that he missed was most people, now they have so much choice, they haven't got the time, the energy, the inclination, the budget, the care to wait. If you see an opportunity, something that you want to do. So say you're pitching to a brand and you want to start a podcast with them, but you have absolutely no footage of you talking or interviewing or being visible. It's going to be too difficult for them to give you an easy yes, because you're giving them nothing to work with. And so if you were in that situation of like, well, I'll just wait till the brand approaches me then, they're not, because they're not going to be able to see what they want to see. Likewise, if you are wanting to be a corporate speaker, you need to be able to show that you can hold a room, that you can navigate a deck, that you can share really brilliant Q&A answers and be able to articulate your thoughts and give away tangible takeaways. You have to be able to show that you can do that proficiently. We do all of this work inside Speak Up. So if you want to come and find out more, I would love to see you there. There are 3 ways to join.